Greetings and welcome to Spiritual Magic Journey. This is your weekly oracle card reading for what is tomorrow, the 24th through the 31st. So this is like the last week for the month of May. And I just wanted to, so I can get my computers halfway in the spotlight here. Just want to see what energies and messages want to come through for the last week of May. I've got lotion all over my hands. Guys, if you hear any loud bangs, I'm in the wild, wild west. There's a lot of shooting going on in the back. Somebody's doing a lot of shooting tonight, so please excuse that. You may be able to hear it, you may not. I don't know, but I'm using the Crystal Wind Oracle deck tonight. Just felt like I hadn't used this deck in a while. So let's get started. So how are you guys doing out there? You had a great weekend so far? Let's see, I'll be drawing 3 cards, the usual 3 cards, and you can pick a card or you can listen to all 3 messages. I'm sure something will definitely resonate with you. This is the Crystal Wind Oracle deck. And you can go over to the Crystal Wind website, and there's tons of information. I'm dropping lotion everywhere. I wrote that in. There's tons of information over there on that website. Okay. Pick a card. Last week in May. I hope you guys are going to have a beautiful and wonderful and blessed week. And I hope your weekend has been good to you. So, there you go. Just take a deep breath, relax, let your intuition guide you. And we'll see what is going on for those that chose card number 1. Oh, we got Medicine Woman. Believe, achieve, and receive. So let's see what the book has to say about that. And I believe that is all about manifesting. Exactly. I was right. Believe, achieve, and receive. Let's set that down. This is some small writing. It says the Mayan goddess Ixchel is the goddess of the moon, birth, procreation, and medicine. She is in charge of medicinal plants, healing, and the moon phases. She embodies spiritual knowledge. When she is in a good mood, she blesses the earth and the rain, and when she's in a bad mood, she sends storms, floods, and hurricanes. The focus of Ixchel is to help people heal through the body, through body work, movement, therapies, lifestyle changes, and to ultimately find the place within to heal themselves. Ixchel is known as the patroness of those who work in the healing arts. So what this means for you, if you chose this card, is it's likely you're a healer or require healing. It may be time for you to heal yourself or visit a healer or herbalist. This card also indicates those who do not think of themselves as healers actually bring wholeness to others. Manifest this ability in yourself. What you believe, you achieve and receive. I love that card. So this is all about healing, but it's also all about manifesting. Manifesting what you truly want in life. So some of you maybe feel like you are guided to be a healer. Some of you may need healing at this time. So if you are guided to be a healer, there's so many different healing modalities out there. Some of you may be already working on that. If this is something you want to do, you know, if this is a spiritual path that's calling you, um, and I feel like it is calling a lot of people out there, because there's a lot of people that really need healing at this time. And I feel like that if this is a path that's calling you, you know, deep within your heart, this is something you truly can follow. I mean, you can use crystals, there's sound, um, there's hands-on, there's Reiki. There's so many different healing modalities out there to go into. Some of you may need to go see a medicine woman per se. There's, like I said, there's different healing modalities out there. Choose someone that resonates with you, um, or something that resonates with you. Maybe you're into energy healing. Maybe you're into crystals. Maybe you're into music. So whatever is called, you're called to, or whatever is calling you, I feel like that is the path that you need to choose. Now, again, like I said, this card is all about manifestation too. So I just want to touch on, what is it that you are trying to manifest in your life right now? Take a step back and look. Also want to point out right quick before I start that, is before I say what I'm going to say, is that some of you are healers and don't even know it. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like that you are just have a conversation with someone and that's healing to them, and you don't know that at this time. You may see that people come to you and ask you for your advice, or they want your knowledge, or they want your guidance. And people may be attracted to you because you have that healing energy within you. Now, on the other hand, what I was about to speak on is believing in, achieving and receiving of what you truly want to manifest here. So you've got to believe it. You've got to put it down on paper. You've got to get that into working, starting to get it to manifest. And once you think about what you want to do, those that are trying to manifest something specifically is what I'm referring to now. So if you are trying to manifest something specifically, I want you to write it down on paper. Well, your first is your thought, and then you put it down on paper, and you start going over that. Maybe do it for 30 days in a row, and then lay it down to the side, and then maybe pick it up again for another 30 days until you start seeing that manifest. So you've got to believe that you can do this. We are co-creators here, and we are constantly manifesting here on this planet. So that is an awesome card there. I love the medicine woman. Let's see what we got for card number 2. We've got Mystic Rose. An enraptured angel contemplates a mystic rose. That's a beautiful card. Let's see what the book has to say about that card. And these are not numbered, so there we go. That was quick. It says, Mystic Rose, unconditional love. An enraptured angel contemplates a mystic rose. So unconditional love is to see through the veil of separation and to see the divine essence in the other person. You realize that the other person is making choices and choosing experiences that serve their higher good. They may have lessons they need to learn, requiring choices that require taking on a specific form, ethnicity, age, sex, and circumstances, regardless of the veil of separation, regardless of the circumstances and their choices. You see the divine essence in them and their path to oneness. You have unconditional love for them, regardless of all their choices. All choices serve a higher good, even choices that do not appear to be resonate with your own. So, if you drew this card, you have a gift of love without expectations. A past misunderstanding is forgotten. You forgive or are forgiven. This is also a card of maternal devotion. A relationship is the means to a greater love. You perceive the mundane as symbolic of the sacred. The answers you seek is in your heart. Oh, I love this card. So this is all about unconditional love, seeing through the veil. Some of you may have that. And this also speaks up on, not being judgmental of how other people live and the choices that they choose. We've got so much of that these days of people just being very judgmental. I mean, because they don't like what somebody else does. I've been accused of it myself. I'm guilty too over here. And mine is with the animals. But you seeing someone that don't do a certain way, or neighbors or a coworker that doesn't do this, or they shouldn't be doing that, or they shouldn't be drinking and they shouldn't be smoking and this and that, just being judgmental. But everybody is walking their own path, and it's serving a higher good. I mean, it's serving something for them that they came here to do. They came here to walk a path. They came here to do experience these experiences and the things they're doing. No, we don't all agree. Everybody can't agree on what everybody's doing. So you have to let people live out their life, and they have to make their own choices. You can't make choices for other people. Some of you may already see that, see beyond the veil, and respect their choices, and let them live out their life. I also feel that some of you are going to be finding love. Don't ask me where this is coming from. It's coming from spirit. This is what I'm getting with this card. It's a loving card. This is all about love. I feel like some of you are going to be becoming more compassionate, more kind, with yourself, with others, with animals, with earth. As we go through these changes and shifts, things are happening. Our bodies are changing. Everything is changing here on this earth. And I feel like some of you, if you are single, I feel like that you are going to be finding love. It may not be this month. It could be since we're right here at the end, it could be in the month of June or 3 months down the road is what I'm feeling. Like I said, a lot of you are going to be more compassionate, more mindful of yourself and the way you think and the way you see. I feel like some of you really want to change certain things within you, maybe of how you see. You want to see love in everything. I feel like some of you want to change some habits that you have. I feel like you want to do better. You know what I mean? Like be a better version of yourself. And that could be simply some of you just wanting to change your eating habits. Want to drink more water. Some of you want to start meditation. Want to be that oneness, one in connection to spirit. And that takes a spiritual practice. And that is the meditation and, you know, spending a little time to yourself and doing a little bit of quiet time is what I call meditation to yourself, so you can make that connection to spirit, and you can hear and receive divine messages from spirit, especially all the questions that you have, every answer lies within you. And you can get those answers by doing that spiritual practice of meditation. So, the next one is the Angel of Dialogue. I love that. Let's see. An angel wears a crown of human symbols of divinity. So, we got these angels here. Some of you may even have your teams with you, which are always with you, but you may feel them more. So let's see, the Angel of Dialogue. And you're going to have to give me a minute since this is not in alphabetical order. So I don't know what it's listed under. I'm sure it's going to be listed under something completely different. Angel of Reflection. Nope. Sorry, guys. Give me a minute. That's one thing I used to, I don't want to say hate, but really ticked me off about this deck is the book is not in alphabetical order. Yep, the Angel of Dialogue. And sometimes I would be looking for a card while I was doing these readings. And it would take me a minute. Okay, got it. Spiritual harmony. I love that. An angel represents qualities, virtues, and powers of the Creator in their purest form. The angel is pure energy of a fast vibration that is essentially invisible to the human eye. Well, I don't agree with that. Angels or angelic energy patterns are, however, capable of slowing down. There we go. This vibration to appear either to the naked human eye or the third eye, which is the inner eye, I was about to say. Angels are messengers of higher realm spiritual beings that are closer connected to source energy and the original blueprint than humans. Angels can connect with you here on earth when you are ready to connect. Angelic contact has to be initiated mostly by you. You have to ask for it, although there are times they will contact you and send you a powerful and important message. It says, if you drew this card, you are ready for an open-minded exchange of ideals, and you are about to overcome conflict and discrimination. You have the ability to synthesize what is valuable from diverse perspectives, desires to find common ground, and peace on the most fundamental level. It is time for you to connect with your guardian angel. Wow. See, I love that. So, like I was saying before, I was getting some of you guys you have your team around you, and I feel like your guardian angel, or maybe, one of the archangel, Michael or Gabriel, some angel is trying to make a connection with you. Some of you may be already feeling that energy around. Maybe you're already getting the signs and synchronicities, seeing the lights, the little flickering lights, out of the corner of your eyes, finding pennies or something like that. They're trying to get your attention. Repetitive numbers, which I see and get them in receipts and see those numbers every day, all day long. So your team is trying to connect with you. Some of you are just getting over some major hurdles in your life. And that may be another reason that your team or your guardian angel is there trying to make a connection with you. Some of you are getting all these ideals popping in your head about what you want to do, where you want to go. Maybe some of you writers out there or musicians are getting just downloads of information. Even if you're not a writer or musician, some of you are getting just downloads of information, just things popping in your head. It's come out of nowhere. These are ideals. They're getting your attention. They're giving you information. Some of you do need to, those that are not doing their meditation, you do need to quiet that mind so you can make that connection with your guardian angel or a team, your guide, whoever it is that are sending these messages. But I feel like your team is, or an angel, or a guide, or a teacher, or it could be an ancestor, is trying to get your attention. Always look for the signs, is what I say. Always look for the signs. They are there. They are always there. You have to initiate the contact. You have to want to make the connection. You have to ask them to come in and maybe, help guide you, or whatever it is that you want to make a connection with and speak to them about. But they are always there. But you have to really initiate that contact, and you really have to do your spiritual practice to make that connection with them, because they are there with you, and they're there to help you and guide you, and they're there to hold your hand when need be. So definitely make that connection with them and do your spiritual practice, and you will receive some type of message from them. If you're doing your work and you're asking, they will make contact with you somehow. They'll send you something, feathers. They'll send you messages on billboards, on TV, where I've had questions answered like that before. So you really have to pay attention. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it with that. I hope this helps you in your journey through life. Blessings, my friends, and namaste.